So I want you to imagine your favorite food. What is that thing that you just love eating? Is it burger, pizza, tacos, sushi? Now imagine you're sitting and you have the best version thereof. You're sitting down and you're tucking into your favorite meal. You're stuck in the moment. You're focusing on that one thing, yeah. Now, let's take you out, and I'm going to put you in something like this Sphere in Vegas, this new 360 dome with screens everywhere. Or if you're into movies, I can say, let's go back to the last Matrix of the original 3 series, where Neo meets with the architect, which is this room, and there's TVs all around you, everywhere. Now, I make you sit there, and you eat your favorite meal, but while you're having it, on the screens around you is every other type of food presented beautifully. Now, you're going to sit looking around, and let's say you're having your pizza. You're going to look around, I want some steak, or, hey, I want some tacos, and that sushi looks amazing. It's going to spoil everything for you, because suddenly you're wanting other things instead of focusing on the one thing. Now, this time of year, especially going into a new year, it's often very difficult to keep focus. Some of us are already looking ahead to what am I wanting to achieve going into the new year. Some of us are looking at self-care right now, important. Some of us are looking at self-development and growth going into the new year. But the problem is that if you choose the one thing that I'm going to run, for example, then you go into this room with all the TVs and you see all these other things you could be doing. Or you say, hey, I'm going to start meditating or journaling, and you go into this room with the TVs and there's just all of these other things that takes your attention away, and you think, I want that, I want that. Social media does this to us. It gives us all these options that it makes us not live in the moment. It makes us not focus on the one or two things that we know we need to do because, hey, there's other things out there. Now, this could be, for example, I'm in the process of going through a new running program. I read one particular author, and that's my North Star with running right now from a biomechanical point of view. But if I go and look for other things and I put myself in this room with all the TVs, I'm going to see that advice, this advice, don't do this, do that. It's very confusing, and I'm going to lose my rhythm. I'm going to lose interest because I'm going to pay attention to everything else. Now, this could be goals. It could be a specific goal you have, like I want to achieve this, or I want to start my own little business, or I want to lose weight. And then suddenly you see all these other things. It could also be purpose. It could be the thing that you know you are and that you need to do, that you deep inside your soul feel, I have to do this thing. Suddenly you put yourself in that room with all the TVs and you look at everything else. It takes your attention away. If you are not very sure and very committed and very disciplined, not motivated, because that's something else, very disciplined to stick to the one thing, to enjoy the meal that you have, to focus on the goal that you have, to stick to your purpose. That's when you achieve things. So during this time of year, moving forward, right, look at what is drawing your attention away. A lot of us, when we get to this point of we're tired and you're a bit anxious or depressed or whatever, we want to add more stimulus. Let me keep my mind busy by looking at other things. Instead of simplifying, taking things back to basics, focus on the meal in front of you, focus on the goal you have, focus on the motivation and the discipline and the purpose that you chose for yourself. Focus on the thing that you want to be, not what other people make you believe you can be. It's a big thing, especially this time of year, and it cuts for good and bad. On the bad side, if you're trying to fix anxiety and so on and so forth, choose one thing that you feel works. Speak to someone. Start meditating, journaling, move your body, right? The more input you have, the more difficult it gets to stick to it. On the good side, if you're training or if you've got new goals, a new business, and you start looking around at all the other options that this beautiful world of social media and this dome TV gives you, you're not going to stick to it. You're spending energy where you don't have to. Simplify this time of year. Makes a huge, huge difference. Have a great week, guys. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye for now.